I still have swatches on my hand. I gotta wipe that out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my top favorite drugstore and high-end foundations. So I decided that I wanted to pick out some of my favorite foundations, and I came up with a list of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is such an odd number. I have my foundations sitting in front of me and I have my list here ready to go. I'm gonna give you guys a brief kind of spiel on why I like it and who I think it's good for, and yeah, all that stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail with each of these foundations because this video can be very long, because you know me, I like to talk. If you guys are curious to see my favorite foundations and the best of the best in my book, then please keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with my favorite drugstore foundations. I only have 3 of them, and these are the ones that are like my ride or die because they're my absolute favorite. First one that I'm going to start off with is the tried and true L'Oreal True Match Foundation. The reason why I love this foundation is because it is one of those foundations that you can either wear very natural or you can build it up and make that full coverage look. Now over the summer, this is probably one of my absolute favorite foundations because it doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your face. So yeah, this does have SPF in it. Mine is in the shade W4 Natural Beige. This is a little bit on the lighter side for me for more of like a winter look, but I can apply it on the bronzer and this will look absolutely beautiful. I do kind of wish it was a pump though, because I'm not a fan of the jar. I just feel like it gets everywhere and it just kind of is really messy. Yeah, I love this. I think anybody can pretty much wear it. It's just one of those that if you set it, it's a perfect matte, and if you want more of a dewy, you can put a dewy primer under it and it will look absolutely stunning. It just gives you a really nice healthy look to your face. So my next drugstore foundation is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation. Now I've had this for a really long time and I always grab for it. This foundation is great if you want a very natural look and you want your face to be nice and flawless. This is a liquid foundation, but it feels more like one of those, not like a cream foundation, sort of like a BB cream, like one of those, instead of a very liquidy foundation. I love wearing this when I go to like school or anything and I want just a really quick natural makeup. This works really well with the beauty blender. It works really well with the brush. Once again, this foundation is another one of those. You can wear it very natural or you can build it up and it gives you a really nice full coverage look. Mine is in the shade 30 Warm Nude, which is pretty much my perfect color. This is an oil-free foundation, so anybody with any type of skin can pretty much wear this foundation. This is one of those foundations that even though I am not oily or anything like that, if I do not set it with a powder, then it tends to kind of slip and slide because it is one of those like cream foundations. This is definitely one of my favorites from the drugstore, and if I'm ever looking for a quick natural makeup look, this is the one that I go with because it blends out so beautifully on the skin. And my last drugstore foundation is probably something that you guys have already guessed, but this is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation. It was so hard to find these over the summer when they came out. Everybody wanted them because they were so hyped up. I'm wearing this foundation right now because it is my favorite. This is a buildable foundation, so it does have a medium coverage, but you can build it up to make it pretty full coverage. Like I said, this is a beautiful foundation. As you can see, it looks so good on the skin. It makes your skin look absolutely flawless. This is a radiant foundation, so it does have a very nice glow to it. So if you do not like a dewy finish, you will definitely want to set this with a powder. It looks beautiful though either way, with powder or just that nice natural glow look. This is a very hydrating foundation, so this is good for really dry skin. Mine is in the shade 205 Natural Beige. So moving on to my high-end foundations, I actually have 4 high-end foundations that I picked out that I gravitate towards the most. The first one is actually a CC cream, and this is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC cream. This is my ride or die CC cream. This is my favorite go-to. As you can see, it is almost gone. I have a backup already. I'm ahead of the game. It's one of those CC creams that is very lightweight and natural, yet you can build it up to make it more of a full coverage, and that is why I'm throwing it into this best drugstore high-end foundations video. This CC cream also has an SPF, so it has an SPF of 50, so this is perfect for the summertime, which I absolutely love during the summer because it's so hot. It gives you a really nice flawless look to the face, and it really just makes your skin look really nice and smooth. So I use mine in the shade medium. I love using this with either a brush or a beauty blender because both of them blend it out really nicely. If I use a damp beauty blender, I can get more of a sheer coverage and I can put a powder over it and it looks really nice. If I use a brush, I can definitely build this product up. This also has an anti-aging serum in it, so it's really healthy for your skin. I use this on a daily basis, which is why I've come to love it so much, and I will continue to use it. So my next high-end drugstore foundation is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I just love the coverage of it, and I love the way it looks on the face. It looks so incredibly beautiful. This is a very medium to full coverage foundation, so you can sheer it out or you can build it up to really get that nice flawless full coverage face. This one is a little bit on the darker side for me, so I do have to mix in either a lighter foundation or I just save this one for the summer because this is my summer color. This is an oil-free foundation, so literally anybody can use this foundation. If you have dry skin, normal skin, oily skin, combination skin, you are able to use this. I feel like this looks good on literally everybody that I see wearing this. It looks so incredibly flawless and it looks so good like in pictures, and honestly it makes my skin look so amazing. It hides all the redness on the face without really giving it like that cakey looking, just the stuff that you don't want on your face. So next on my high-end foundation list is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. Now if you have been watching my channel for a while, you guys will know that the Makeup Forever HD foundation is my favorite high-end foundation ever. Like, I cannot live without this stuff. I think this looks absolutely beautiful when you are doing any type of studio work, so photography or filming like I'm doing or anything like that. It looks absolutely stunning. This is a buildable foundation, so you can sheer it out or you can build it up to that nice full coverage look. It's definitely one of those foundations that can be used for all skin types. I am so obsessed with this foundation that I have like 5 backups. I have so many. I even keep this foundation in my freelance kit because I love using it on all of my clients. The shade in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD that I use is Y365. And my very last foundation that I absolutely love that's higher end is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. Now this is very different from all of the other foundations that I've shown you. This foundation is a very liquidy skin-like foundation, and it's meant to look like your skin, and it's supposed to look like you don't really have any foundation on. So the Naked Skin foundation, mine is in the shade 4.0. This is probably one of the only like yellow undertoned foundations that's in this entire line, and it's my perfect color. It's a little bit too yellow at times. The other shades down below it is way too pink, and the one above it is way too dark. I feel like I can build this up pretty well to give me a nice full coverage look. So this foundation is very hydrating on the skin, so if you do have oily skin, I would definitely suggest using some setting powder or anything like that, or a mattifying primer. I really like using it for more of a natural type of look. It just looks so flawless on the skin, and it makes your skin just look so beautiful. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to share with you guys my top favorite foundations because when I was going through my drawer, I was like, I kind of want to know what other foundations I can try and use. Like, I kind of need to use these up before, so I picked out my favorites and I was like, I'm going to use all of these before I buy any other foundations. Again, these are all foundations that I have repurchased multiple times. This one has been like my third one. Again, I have so many of these. I use them in my kits as well. As with any foundation, some foundations may not work for you that work for me, and some foundations that work for someone else may not work for you either. I have found that on multiple occasions that I have tried a foundation that everybody seemed to absolutely love, and I hated it. I just did not like it. I'm so happy that I got to share these with you guys because I haven't done a video like this in a really long time, and I want to start incorporating more than just makeup tutorials on my channel and favorite videos. So if you guys have any other videos you guys want to see, like top favorite concealers or palettes or anything like that, then you guys should definitely let me know down in the comments below. I also want to know what your favorite drugstore and high-end foundations are, because I personally am looking for more foundations to try out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up if you guys did like this video. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media accounts. You guys can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and they're all linked down below right after my description. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!